look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Josh Blackwell to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Williams from the gun. And he's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slipped right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Okay, alrighty, a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And all the way into the second quarter. Our opening drive ends in 3.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Allen comes down throwing. He's throwing deep to the left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 22. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Now Allen off the play action. Getting out to his left. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Pressure coming, it's Allen. They're secured by Brandon Cooks. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Bills.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Bills are
Back to
lining
throw.
up for a 2-point conversion.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. That was their chance to take the field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
Blackwell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. He'll look to throw it. This is Loveland working the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying to push deep downfield. This is man caught by Odunze. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those two to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory. Unsuccessful on the 2-point try. Not that they were really worried about that particular play. All they really care about, Brock, is what happens on this upcoming kickoff.
Yeah, most importantly, you took that last-second lead when you needed it the most. Now, you just got to prevent any type of shenanigans, and you'll walk out of here with a coveted win.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears come away with the win.